よかったらコーヒーをどうぞ。
Me. Hey, boy. Yes.
Mission initiated.
God. The smell. Excellent. Hey, boy. Sweet. And I'll just take this. Excellent. Bingo.
They ain't very nice. They're called gunners. So if you see any, make sure you stay far away from them, all right? Okay, now, I gotta go. But wherever you are, stay safe. I'll see you again soon, sweetheart.
Hey, Jake.
Oh, hey, darling. Didn't hear you come in. Turns out our radio connection between the hub and the ASAMs works just fine. I was just recording a message for someone.
Who's it for?
Yeah. Well, after the whole gunner thing, I just... well... it's kind of... this is awkward. I was sort of hoping to keep this private. What I wouldn't give for an interruption right now.
Search complete.
Huh? Oh, right. I asked the robot to find my screwdriver. Good timing. I don't mean to question your logic, Chip, but... does that look like a screwdriver to you?
Affirmative.
You know what? You're right. Turns out this hammer is my screwdriver after
Hey
all.
there.
Good work. Now why don't you go patrol or something?
Protect and serve.
That part ain't right.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
Maybe you could. Tell you what, darling. If you can find my screwdriver, I'll tell you who I was recording the message for. It's probably past time I told you anyway. Sound fair?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Sorry. If you want to know, you gotta find my screwdriver. That's the deal.
All right. Deal.
All right, then. We have ourselves a gentleman's agreement.
Hey, boy. Here.
Hey, you found it. Thanks. It was driving me nuts looking for this thing. Okay, you held up your side of the deal. I'll spill the beans on who I was recording that message.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, I gotta set the stage a little. You can't just open the book of my life and flip to the middle.
Tell me the whole story.
All right, full backstory it is. So, as I'm sure you already figured out, I'm not exactly local to these parts. I come from a settlement called Sanford. You ever heard of it? It's a nice place, providing you don't mind the odd cyclone or two.
Never heard of it.
That's not surprising. It's a long way from here, way down in the southwestern parts of the wastes. Anyway, that's where I grew up and became a young man. And where I met this young woman. One thing led to another, and... well, you know how it goes. You met someone and had a son, and I met someone and had a...
Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, that's right. I had a little girl. I named her Laura. And from the moment she was born, that kid became my world. What the... oh, that damn generator again! This is the 5th time it's stalled today!
Again?
It's the old plutonium well. The generator that kickstarts the fission reaction. It's been real temperamental lately. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, could you go get it started again for me? It probably just needs refueling.
You staying out of trouble? Come on now. And... I'll just take this. Hey, robot.
Protect and serve.
I assume you can fix that?
Affirmative. Please stand by. All is well.
Hey,
武器は進化し続けているもの。いつか私たちは交換される日が来るでしょう。
hi.
Ah, got the generator humming again, I see. Thanks. It's no fun trying to work in the dark. Now, where was I? Oh, right. So, years pass, and Laura grows up. However, me and her mom, Caitlin, we ended up drifting apart and separating. But I'd still see Laura all the time, though. And when she'd stay with her mom... So, one day I brought... Now, you gotta understand. Laura's the most punctual kid you'd ever...
Sure.
Naturally, I began to panic a little, worrying if something bad might happen.
Multiple hostile targets detected. Requesting backup.
Hostile targets? What is that robot?
Please, 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 please.
Oh, for crying out loud. Could you go lend the bucket of bolts a hand? As annoying as it can be sometimes.
Let's do this. Nice. Bingo. Excellent.
I see if I can finish my story. So, I arrive at Caitlin's house, gun in hand and ready for the worst. I open the door.
Please, go on.
At first I thought someone must have broken into the place, abducted Caitlin and my kid. The more I looked around, the more I realized everything was tidy. No signs of struggle. I ran to Laura's room. All her toys, books, even her ham radio was gone.
Mm-hmm. You didn't know? They didn't tell you?
Caitlin sure didn't. I doubt Laura knew anything about it. Well, there's no way in hell I was gonna let Caitlin just disappear with my daughter. After asking around, I found out they booked passage on a caravan. They'd set off that very morning. I dashed back home, gathered a few essentials, and set off in pursuit.
Bitch.
Believe me, after finding out what she did, I called her a lot worse. Anyway, I tracked that damn caravan halfway across the wasteland. By the time I caught up with it, it had made its final stop. Here, in the Commonwealth. Caitlin and Laura had already departed, but I knew where they were now. Since then, I've put out a radio message every night, hoping Laura might hear it. Know that her dad is out here looking for her. After our little run-in with the gunners, I needed to warn her to stay away from them. I know she probably won't hear it, but still, I had to try.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... I've not really spoken to anyone about Laura since I got here. Unless you count the Ron. Anyway, thanks for listening. Feels good to finally share. Get everything off my chest.
What is it now? Feral dwarves? Irradiated death claws?
What? What's all this about? Death claws?
Oh, old Paul!
No
Sorry, I
robot
wasn't
is
expecting
superior to
visitors.
me. Is something up?
Well, cheese and crackers. You must be the ones with the ASM sensors, eh?
Me and my partner here, yeah. And they're called ASAMs.
Is it true what the old geezer said? Can ASMs really help build up settlements?
Well, sure, as long as what your settlement needs are some homes or farms or a scrap heap. But I should warn you, recently there's been some trouble with...
Gee, a scrap heap. Well, that settles it. We'll take 100 ASMs, please. How many caps does that come to?
Whoa, slow down. We're not just peddling some product here. Besides, I'm not even sure we should be handing these things out anymore.
What? Why?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That Aiden guy may have been a Brahmin's ass, but he did have a point. It's a fair bet that settlement got attacked because they used ASAMs. Who's to say the same thing wouldn't happen again?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
I'm just not sure it's right to give out sensors to random settlements no more. Not if it puts them in danger.
If you're concerned about giving sensors out to strangers, why not have them join us instead? I've got no problem defending those we bring into the fold.
Hey, we'd be happy to join with ya. Right now, we're kind of living rough, so whatever it takes to get some ASMs, eh?
I don't know.
You need to decide, Jake. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. After the whole Gunner thing. What do you think, darling? What's the right thing to do?
I want to hear the details first.
Oh, sure thing. See, me and a whole bunch of others, we had to flee our old home. And the place we've taken up ain't all that great. We could really use some help, so we'd be happy to join ya.
Tell me about the options.
Well, we could let them join us, but if we do that, we might just be making them a target. That's why I'm not sure what to do.
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Really? You'd have us? Aw, geez, thanks.
I still think we're maybe asking for trouble, but I think you're right. We can't be scared to help folks. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, you really don't know what this means to us. Thank you so much.
No problem. Welcome to the family. Sorry, what's your name?
Hubert. Here, I'll mark where we're staying on your Pip-Boy. I'll run ahead and tell the others. Meet you there, eh?
I'll tag along with the youngin'. I'm fairly familiar with sensors by now. I'll get his people up to speed before you arrive.
Here, darling, take these. A few extra ASAMs, in case you need them. Let's get these folks up and running. And if the gunners do show up again, well, we'll just have to put them in their place, won't we? I'm gonna get back to repairing the hub. Oh, and thanks again for listening today. Good luck now.
Good dog.
Mission initiated.
You staying out of trouble?
Clouds approaching.
Everything okay, boy?
任務やれることをやった。それだけさ。
Loaded windbag.
指揮官こそお疲れ様。
Goodbye.
Checkpoint updated.
Your eyes. They're one of my favorite things about you.
任務データ照合中。
You're a moron. Every day of the week, Hubert. Couldn't you have taken just one day off?
Hey, lay off. Maybe Hubert's onto something. What's the harm in just hearing them out?
I know this seems out there, and I was doubtful myself. But I'm telling you,
Hey
these
there.
things
こ
are
の
real,
季節が好
and
き。
they work.
真っ白な雪に
You say so. And, just who the hell are you again?
Me? I'm old Paul. Used to be a scabber.
I don't care. My point is, I don't know.
See? Here they are now, I told ya. All our building problems are solved.
You really are an idiot, Hubert. After I've dealt with this, remind me to explain the meaning of low profile to you. Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air.
Wait a second. Are you threatening me?
Ah, great. Another Hubert. Yes, I am threatened.
Sure. Who are you supposed to be?
I'm the one with a gun telling you to put down your weapon. How is this hard to understand?
Calm down. Let's talk this out.
There's nothing to talk about. Hubert may have asked to join you, but he doesn't speak for all of us. And I don't for a second believe what he or this old man say about these ASM sensors.
ASAMs.
ASAM, whatever. Look, I don't want to hurt you, but I don't trust your reasons for being here. So please, just hand over your weapon.
But I want to help you guys.
Sorry, I'm...
Okay, fine.
Finally. Thank you. I'll just put your weapon in this footlocker. Nice and safe. Go.
Right?
See, Stodge? She handed over her weapons. Nice and friendly like. She's not here to hurt us. So why not listen about the Asams now, eh? If we joined this nice lady, she'd help us build this place into a real home.
Youngest, right. Seen these sensors in action myself. Just the thing for a fledgling settlement.
Okay, fine. If it shuts the two of you up, I'll listen. But I'm still not convinced these things are the answer to a new home.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're preparing for a dance number. What does it look like we're doing?
Stodge, don't be an ass. It's a fair question.
Oh, okay. We're trying to build ourselves a new home. Hubert here was meant to be looking for supplies and materials we could use, all whilst keeping a low profile so that he wouldn't draw any attention to us. Instead, he signs us up to some kind of construction scheme and brings back a bunch of strangers. So you'll forgive me if I seem a little pissed.
What would it take to convince you?
Okay. Even if I did believe these ASAMs do everything I've been told, how do I know we could trust you? We just had our old home taken from us by goddamn mercenaries. Had to flee just so we wouldn't become indentured workers. So I can't say I'm thrilled with the idea of us running, only to be leashed by some new landlord, making promises they can't keep. Even if these senses of yours work, I'd need to know we're not signing over our independence and freedom. I need to know you're on the level.
Couldn't agree more. How can you protect you and yours if you don't know what you're facing?
Sorry, but
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
And just what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what she said. The sensors just provide you the means, but the responsibility's on you. You put in the work, and what you build is yours. Now that sure sounds like independence and freedom to me.
Well, when you put it like that. Okay, I'll go along with this whole sensor.
Oh, great. With Stodge on board, everyone else will fall right in line.
But I've one condition, and it's non-negotiable. We'll join with you, and use your sensors. But you gotta let us decide how we use them. If we're gonna make a new home, then we should have the say in how it's built.
Fair enough.
All right. Well then, I think we can make this work. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is how we're gonna do things. We need to decide on a leader. Someone who can take charge of the building effort, and then run the place once construction's done. Most of us have skills that'd be useful in a leadership position. So anyone who thinks they're up to the task, step forward and make yourself known. I'll go first. What the? I can't say I expected Hubert to step forward. But what are you doing, old man? You're not one of us.
I've already benefited from the sensors. If I can, I'd like to return some of the kindness shown to me and help you people out. I know I may not look like much, but I've been around a while. Reckon I could offer some useful guidance, at least until you're on your feet.
Fair enough. But all three of us can't lead. We'll have to pick just one of us.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you decide who gets put in charge? I think you'd probably choose a good leader.
This is between you folks. I'm not getting involved.
Oh, please. I'd bet you choose someone real good. Someone who's got all the qualities a leader needs.
Why do I have to be involved in this?
Well, you're kind of already involved. I mean, we are joining you, eh? And it's thanks to you and your assoms we're able to do this. Plus, I think you make a good choice in picking the best person to lead us.
All right, I'll do it.
Well, that's all kinds of fantastic. I can't wait to see who you pick.
Made your pick, have you?
Okay, say your piece.
You mean, what would I do if I was in charge?
Sun will set
Guns!
shortly.
Guns for everyone! Nothing says settlement safety like everyone carrying a loaded firearm. And I guess I could share some of my expertise from my days as a scaver. Show everyone the right way to strip down salvage and how to properly maintain things. Youngsters don't know how to care for stuff these days.
I've made my choice.
I'm all ears. Who'd you go with?
Actually, never mind.
Huh? You made up your mind?
Okay, say your piece.
What? I gotta sell myself? Fine. If you put me in charge, you can expect things to be efficient and done right. I run a tight ship, and I don't take no crap. I'd put my focus on defense and making sure everyone pays their dues. And if people don't like it, they can suck it.
I'll have to think about it a bit more before I decide.
Fine.
Hey,
How's it going, eh? Got someone in mind for the job?
Okay, say your piece.
Oh, like, what would I do if I was in charge? Whew, that's a head scratcher for sure. Well, suppose I could ask my old church friends to help out. You know, if we're ever in trouble or something. And I guess just try and make the people happy. A smile can go a long way, you know? Just don't ask me to keep no town records or nothing. I ain't much for bookkeeping and stuff. Too many numbers, you know?
I've made my choice.
Well, don't keep me waiting. Who'd you pick?
How about you?
Aha! This old ghost still got some life left in him after all.
Checkpoint updated.
Nice. Excellent.
なんだ、キャンディーか。鬼火を見たかも。いや、気のせいか。
Hey, got a sec? Nice. Bring it on. Let's get this show on the road.
Sick 'em!
射撃速度上手。やれることをや
Now
った
entering a safe area.
それだけさ。指揮官こそお疲れ様。
You staying out of trouble? How you doing, buddy? Hey there.
Huh? You made up your mind?
It would be nice to know more about you.
What?
Right?
Old enough to have been a These days, I'm...
I'll have to think.
Fine.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone.
鬼火を見たか。
Everything okay, boy?
いや、気のせいか。何何？なんだ、キャンディーか。
Okie dokie. Let's get this show on the road.
Yes.
Grab your tools and let's hop to it, you layabouts. Let's get you a new home built.
Caution, rain approaching.
Updated.
Hey, boy. Oh boy, that's it. I'm out of here. Hey.
You know, these ASAMs really are a wonder. Commonwealth's got a bright future ahead, no doubt about it. Now, don't you worry no more about this place. I'll do my darndest to make sure it's run right in your name. So, off with you. Run along now.
Mission has been completed.
Hey! Hey, you're never gonna guess what I just got running.
Mission complete.
The comm hub! You hear that? That's the sound of the Commonwealth
Mission
suits.
initiated.
Huh? What? Oh! Oh! Come on! Oh! Well, I was gonna suggest you come and see this thing in action.
Hey.
But it seems the comm hub decided exploring would be a better use of its time. You should still head on back. Fill me in on how things went with those folks. By the time you arrive, I should have the hub up and running again. Just need to replace those damn tubes.
Calculating chance of success. Less than 5%.
That's enough out of you.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.